So you probably heard by now that Kishane Thompson has a niggle, according to coach Stephen Francis. A niggle? What exactly is that? And does Tia Clayton also have a niggle? Is that why she's not running? Oh, and Rihanna, Fenty, Puma, and Jamaican track stars. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. To drop a video at least one today here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yep, good to go. Well, the Riri, national hero of Barbados, the billionaire, superstar, herself, Fenty Puma, all hosted some of the top tier athletes in the world, including Jamaica's Shericka Jackson and Charity Young. This they did in the beautiful Barbados. And yes, I really have not been there, and I'm going to do that this year. When you hear me, when I come in there, I'm going to let you know, because everybody knows have told me that Barbados is stunningly beautiful. And I've been to many Caribbean countries, so I have to go to Barbados. Anyway, here, bad gal Riri, Rihanna, enters the villa. Come with us as we celebrate the newest Fenty Puma drop in her hometown of Barbados.
Welcome to Barbados! Obviously, it's such a special, magical place for Rihanna and the brand. We are here celebrating the Avanti LS, the cat fleet. Come on now, let me see it.
What team are you on?
Orange!
Team yellow, team yellow, team yellow. Oh, you already know it's team orange.
Material? Do you see the athleticism in my look? Do you see the athleticism and not their look?
Puma Fenty pulling out all the stops for this new drop for Puma. Big up to Cherokee Young and Riri.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
The world's best 200-meter runner herself was also there, Shericka Jackson. Look, people, I'm just happy to see her chilling and relaxing. She had a pretty stressful 2024. We know she's going to be awesome this year. Shericka Jackson posted, "It's field day, but Team Yellow didn't come to play nice." Fenty Puma, field day was a blast. Really looking forward to see what she does for the outdoor season. She looks like she's having fun here, and she needs to relax, get herself back together psychologically. She is the best 200-meter runner, people. Outside of Flojo breaking that world record, I still think outside of that world record, nobody can compare to Shericka Jackson. Just unimaginably in terms of the women's 200 meters. And certainly one of the greatest 100-meter sprinters of all time. Shericka Jackson, the greatest 200-meter female runner of all time, in my humble opinion, outside of the world record, having some fun there at the Fenty event hosted by Puma with Riri in beautiful Barbados. So I know I've not said a lot about Grand Slam track. I'm really looking forward to see this completely new concept in terms of track and field. Still trying to work out how this works, but I like what I'm seeing in terms of the women's short sprints. I like that lineup. We have Brittany Anderson, Darren Nita, Melissa Jefferson, Wooden, Jamaica's very own Alana Reed, Jasius Sears, who we found out is also Jamaican heritage, Tamara Clark, awesome talent, Favor Ophelia, another great talent, Kemba Nelson, Yadi, another great talent. So honestly, I'm very excited to see this unfold. Just a couple of weeks or a week or so away from now, in April. Really looking forward to see this, but I kind of like that lineup. I might be making my way to the National Stadium to see this one. I'm not able to do it most of the time, but I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty strong lineup, and I'm really curious to see what do you think will be the outcome. I mean, I'm the one who normally does the forecast, so to speak. But what do you think would happen in this instance? You think Alana Reid could walk away with the win here? With Sears in the race, Darren Nita came fourth last year in the finals of women's 100 meters. Really talent, growing in talent and stature. Tamara Clark ain't no joke. There's some really good talent there. Looking forward to see this one. So I reported, and you probably know by now, that both Kishane Thompson and Tia Clayton, as well as Tina Clayton, will not be making their presence felt at the World Indoor Championships 2025. And of course, I said it, I was a little disappointed. I did a whole video as to the pros and cons. Many of you seem to have enjoyed that video. So this is the primary reason why Kishane wasn't going to be there.
He suffered a slight medical usual training issue, and so therefore we decided that for such an issue he's going to require a couple of days rest, but that means that he would not be in proper shape to compete. So we said, well, since he can't be at the best that he is now, then it makes no sense for him to compete. It's a slight incident happening in training in terms of his ankle or shin, and he should be alright after a couple days. So there's nothing to be alarmed about, I think.
Now this, of course, is my 2 cents. Look, people, almost instantaneously, I know this happened with many of us. We had flashbacks to 2024 when Shericka Jackson had a slight injury, and that injury just ballooned, and then all of a sudden all these athletes were injured and Paris Olympic Games went to hell in a basket. Okay, what can I say? If he did suffer a niggle, as most people are referencing it, I use that terminology because I'm not quite sure what that really means. I don't know if there's it's a medical term, is it? Turns out that it is. I guess it means something that causes persistent annoyance, basically. Nothing serious, but it can, I guess, become worse. So obviously, if that's the case, and that one of our regulars here, one of the Royals, said he recently saw him in training, so he doesn't think it's anything serious. But I must admit, as many of you, I'm sure, we all had that flashback. So if this is the case, if it's a niggle, which apparently is a legal term, a correct term, I stand corrected. I learned something new, and I'm not going to change the title of the video, by the way. I don't want to be the brightest person in the room. That way I can't learn. So niggle, it's a niggle. So basically this is nothing very serious, and I guess what he's saying is what the coach Stephen Francis is saying, that by having to take a couple of days off, maybe 4 or 5 days, he won't be able to train properly, and therefore he will not go to World Indoors at his best. So it makes sense. And of course you want Kishane to go there at his best, because I believe at his best he would walk away with the win in the men's 60-meter dash finals and possibly a world lead and certainly a new personal best. I mean, he's that phenomenal. I'm happy about that. As long as it's really just a niggle and we're not going to go through this horrendous dance that we did last year that tortured all of us, myself included, although I tried to remain very positive, because people I don't want to hear in another month or 2 months. My heart can't handle it. This young man is one of our greatest hopes in terms of winning that gold medal at World Championships, and in fact I'm very certain if he's healthy and he's learned from his previous mistakes, and I think he has and will. He's a smart young man. We're looking at a gold and silver. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, too early. But the other question is, okay, so why isn't Tia going? Did Tia also get a niggle? I'm just asking for a friend. Seriously, why isn't Tia going? I mean, I really think Tia could podium, and I'm not sure about winning gold. I did discuss that in the previous video. And wouldn't Tina also like that experience? And what about Jadine Williams? I mean, Jadine Williams has been running some crazy fast times, 7:07 outdoors. That's a crazy time. Or maybe Jadine is going. So I'm trying to understand why Tia is going. Can someone tell me why Tia Clayton is not going? Okay, I get it. I get it about Kishane. I don't want him to be his niggle to become something serious. But in all sincerity, can someone also explain to me why Tia is going? It would have been nice if coach had told us this. I suspect, as I said in my previous video, that she's not going because they don't think she can win. As I said, Dosa's running 7:01 people, and I think she's going to go fast for World Indoor Finals. Dosa is going to be running a sub-7, and Sauboda and Mujinga Kambunji also. So that might be the reason why she's not going. So all I can say is let's hope that this niggle doesn't become anything else. I'm normally a positivist, so I'm going to declare to the universe that he's going to be fine. He's going to be great. I just don't want another song and dance like we had last year. I think that really brought down the value. I think a lot of us were very disappointed, and I don't think it was intentional, people. I don't think MVP did this intentionally. I'm very certain Shericka Jackson didn't. I think they were just hoping that she would recoup enough to be able to run. So this is a completely different situation. I get it, but this, of course, is my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And now don't forget to check out our Printify. If you want to support the channel, and we always need the support. You can do 2 things. You can check out our Printify, purchase some merch, or you can hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and hit the like button. Remember, your royals, kings and queens. Bless up!